good old celery. We usually use it in stews, soups. We sometimes use it as a dipping tool, but I'm going to show you how fantastic it is if you add it to a salad. It has a wonderful crunch to it. It's also quite sweet. I'm going to make a really nice tangy dressing using anchovies, lots of lemon, and some chili infused extra virgin olive oil. This is so yummy and so simple to put together. In actual fact, the first time I tried this was in an Italian restaurant in New York. Ever since I've tried it, I've tried to replicate it at home, and my friends absolutely love it when I serve it to them. So the first thing I'm doing is just peeling the celery. You can see these stringy bits are not very palatable, so that's why I do that with a speed peeler. It's quite easy to do. When you get closer to the centre of the celery, you'll see the heart of the celery. Here it's really tender, so you don't need to peel it as much. And all these small pale green leaves are so delicious, so I'm also going to be adding them to our salad. So I'll peel the second one, and as you expose the centre of that, the sweeter the celery is. And we'll just take the tops off. And then I want to cut the celery on an angle. So we've got pretty much a half moon shape. You don't want to make these too chunky. You want them about 1 centimetre maximum in thickness. Fantastic. We'll pop them into a bowl. And for the heart of the celery, just take the base off and we'll just peel it away. Have a look at that. Look how tender that is. Again, we're just going to cut that on an angle until we get up to the leaves. And then for these little leaves, I'm just going to leave to the side for now, and we'll just dress it at the last minute so they don't wilt too much in our dressing. So, speaking of dressing, I like to use a mortar and pestle to pound everything together. We want half a clove of garlic. Half a clove is plenty for this recipe because it can be quite dominant. So straight into the mortar and pestle. A generous pinch of salt. Now the salt is a great abrasive, so it's going to break down that garlic and make it really sticky. See how sticky it's become? Looks like there's nothing in there, but I can tell you that half garlic is strong enough. Now 2 fillets of anchovies, and again we're just going to pound it together. Okay, that's a paste now, so in with our lemon zest, just using a fine grater, about half of this lemon, it's quite large, and the juice of half of this lemon. We'll squeeze that in. So that's the acidic component. And now to emulsify this, the extra virgin olive oil. So I'm going to be using this chili infused extra virgin olive oil. It has a lovely peppery spiciness to it. So I like to start with just a few drops of it. I'd say about a teaspoon. Then to bring the whole thing together, I'm going to add an all-rounder, so a classic extra virgin olive oil. We want about 2 tablespoons of this. And I'll have a taste just to check how hot that is from our chili infused oil. Oh, that is so good. I love the combination of the chili and the anchovies. It needs a little more salt and also some pepper. And dare I say, I'm going to actually add a little bit more of the chili infused oil. It just has a wonderful kick to it. So another little splash and then mix it together. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now we can just pour this into our celery and give that a really good toss. Now, there's no sweet component at this moment, so I love the addition of some raisins. You can chop them up if you like, or just break them apart with your fingers, and that's that pop of sweetness. Now for these reserved celery leaves, we're just going to pick them straight in. We want a small handful of them. Look how pretty they look. And one final toss. Excellent. Final ingredient, pecorino. So using that peeler again, we're just going to flake this pecorino in. I love my cheese, so I'm gonna add quite a lot of it. Okay, and a final toss. And that's all there is to this salad. A nice bold plate. I'm just gonna pour that into the center. This is fantastic with some fish, roasted chicken, even just as a side to an Italian banquet. It is just so Moorish. Maybe some more pecorino on the top. And then, because I do love that chili extra virgin olive oil, just a little drizzle over the top. That is a standout salad. So many interesting flavors going on there and textures. The crunch of that celery really makes this so special. Give it a go. I promise you, you're gonna love it.